ones that was let out of JC. What I want to talk about today is as far as why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. I was in there for theft of a motor vehicle and domestic abuse involving strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for. Okay, but before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention Center. All right, St. Tammany Jail here in St. Tammany Parish. There's two different parishes, Orleans and St. Tammany. Okay, today what I want to talk about is that I was on second-degree kidnapping, second-degree rape, domestic abuse, battery involving strangulation, domestic abuse, battery, violation of protective order, right? On this.
Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, interact with the channel, man. We're about to get into this topic right here about Mr. Antoine Massey. One of the escaped convicts in Louisiana has dropped a video, and he's saying he's innocent and he was let out of jail. He has yet to explain to us how he's been let out of jail, but maybe he's going to get to that later on in this video. So let's see what else he got to say.
Woman right here, her name is Diamond White. That's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child. She's an adult, a full adult. I was dating this woman. This is a legalized affidavit saying all allegations against me is false. You remember, all allegations against me is false. I was nowhere around her or none of that during the timing of the date, which was November the 10th of 2024. Okay, so I was in St. Tammany, right, and I was on a regular domestic charge, right. So they put a parole hold on me because I was on a domestic charge. So with that being said, is that once that occurred, and the charges was refused or whatever, they shipped me to Orleans Parish where I had more open charges. It was the theft of a motor vehicle and the domestic abuse, battery involving strangulation. So once I got in Orleans Parish jail, all right, I have from the district attorney's office.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's just hard for me. It's hard for me to listen to a guy with tattoos on his face. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a tattoo artist myself. You know what I'm saying? And somebody, it's just hard for me to really believe that a man with tattoos on his face like this is a good person. I'm sorry. He might be a good person. But the tattoos, man, they I can't even really just listen to anything that you're saying. I understand you trying to explain your innocence. You saying that the woman wrote your affidavit, or she signed the affidavit, or whatever the case may be. When was this affidavit signed? Was this signed before you were released or after you were released? I need more details. And where is this woman? I need this woman to present herself, make a video or something, and let us know what really happened.
This woman who they say that I initially raped in another parish and in Orleans Parish is the same woman here. It's not different females. It's the same grown woman, not a child, a grown woman. Okay, she did the same thing in Orleans Parish, right? Correct. I'm about to show you how the system is corrupted. Okay, she did this, right? Saying all allegations against me is false, and she even saying it. She let them know the truth that I never did this to her. I never hit her. I was nowhere around her. Nothing. She got mad and thought that I was dealing with another woman. That's why she did what she did to me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too. Once I got into Orleans Parish, I was there for like what.
I mean, I kind of believe him on that part, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That women do things out of your emotions and anger and stuff like that, especially when a dude that she was talking to or messing with or whatever gets to talking to another woman. Women will get real jealous and they will put false charges on you. So this may be a true story. But let's see what else he got to say.
What or something like that. Okay, a lot went on as that time progressed. Okay, if you was an innocent person and you know the judges and DA know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on that you did not do, why was you still in jail? Louisiana have the highest incarceration rate in the world for putting black people away. Yes, at the end of the day,
He must have a lot of people riding for him because he's sitting here with a nice little tracksuit on, little chain around his neck. He looked like he ain't never been in jail. He looked like he been out just kicking it.
in my younger life, I'm not gonna lie, I was causing problems. I was young. My daddy got
Oh,
killed
we
when I was
know.
7 years old. My mom had to raise 4 children by herself, so I had to find a way to try to help my mother. You feel what I'm saying?
And see, that's the thing, man. Everybody has this story about, they was with their mama and they mama had the, they had to help mama and they started selling drugs and stealing cars and robbing banks and just like nobody wants to talk about the real problem in that situation right there. The real problem is single mother syndrome. He's a product of single mother syndrome. And I'm going to be doing a live video probably either today or tomorrow about single mother syndrome. Like he's a product of that. His mother had 4 kids, had to raise them by themselves. I guess he had to try to be the man of the house. And now he's out here escaping from jail. Like this is just an all around bad situation. Y'all be putting these kids in bad situations, thinking y'all can do everything by yourself. That's all I wanted to say about this.
But as time went on, the person that I once was, I'm not that person today. That is not who I am. I have a 3-year-old son. I have an 18-year-old daughter that graduated yesterday, supposed to be. At the end of the day, that people don't understand that they see that I'm armed and dangerous. I have a heart. People that know me know that at the end of the day, I am a good person. So I'm asking for help from the world, from Meat Mills, Lil Wayne, Young Boy, Donald Trump. I'm asking for these people. I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even afford a lawyer to prove my innocence while I was in Orleans Parish jail.
He should have dropped the GoFundMe. He should have dropped the GoFundMe. If he would have dropped the GoFundMe with this video right here, he might, somebody might bless his game. He might run it up. And I'm pretty sure he got somebody on his team. He been out this long. He got somebody on his team that could, manage the GoFundMe for him. He should start a GoFundMe. But y'all have to stop idolizing rappers and stuff, man. Like the first thing he started talking about was rappers. The only, real person he started talking about was Trump. Other than that, you talk about rappers, man. Like, what do you mean? Let's get some more details.
He said that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out. My name is Antoine Massey. The guy who said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy, how could I threaten you with a shank? You can't come around me. You're a maintenance. You cannot come on the tills without a deputy being behind you. Because if they just let you on the till, you could be persuaded to bring drugs or anything like that nature. So how can I threaten you to jail you? And why you didn't notify the people, the police, that if I did threaten you, you never did that. Like, you flat out lied on me. Sterling flat out lied on me. And I want to let the media know that from the
Oh, we got to bring the maintenance man back to the front of the congregation. He's denying all claims. And that's the truth. When maintenance come on, y'all, I'd have been in jail. So when maintenance come in the tank and stuff like that, yeah, they are accompanied by other deputies and officers and stuff like that, man. Maintenance can't just come in like that. He can't just shank the maintenance man like out of the blue. Like, maintenance just don't come in the dorm like that. It's officers coming in the dorm with him. So he's 100% correct on that. I believe him.
straight tattoos in my face and things of that nature, of course they're gonna believe Sterling. You know what I'm saying? I never told Sterling nothing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and everything behind that. But that's another subject. Orleans Parish is one of the corruptedest jails. That in St. Tammany Parish is the corruptedest jails in the state of Louisiana. Why was I even incarcerated with a woman saying that this never happened? This is this woman's name. This is the charge, domestic abuse violation. This is about the shit in St. Tammany. Why was I in Orleans Parish? Why was I even in jail? That's what I'm trying to show y'all. That's why I left the jail. And they have a lot more brothers that's innocent, just like me, that's trying to prove their innocence. That's why they ran. Jason Williams, the sheriff, Susan Hudson, these people are corrupted. These people was talking to St. Tammany and telling St. Tammany they gonna sentence me behind this. And telling St. Tammany if they can't give me, St. Tammany gonna get me. You see what I'm saying? Behind.
I kind of believe him. It is some corrupt shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Louisiana, New York, California, LA. You know, I believe him. I don't believe him about everything, but I believe him. You know, for the most part of his innocence. You know, with the woman and the maintenance man, and you know, it's some truth to his story.
Woman that's a grown adult that never stated that I ever raped her. They have a detective that's over the case that's trying to pursue charges on me because of my prior history. Who I was in the past is not who I am today. So I'm asking for the media. I don't even have a lawyer to help me. I'm asking for help. That's why I ran. You feel me? I'm a grown man. I have kids. I have a mother.
Hold on, man. Hold on. You said you was let out. Now you saying you ran. Now we getting to the real. You said you was let out. Now you saying you ran.
I have a baby mother, a child, my children mother. Like, it's a lot going on. And that's why I ran. I need help. You feel what I'm saying? Orleans Parish and St. Tammany is one of the corruptest parishes in the world. And I'm asking for help. It's a lot of corruption. It's juggins, all type of stuff going on, and they covering it up. They don't care about nothing in the state of Louisiana. This is something that need to go under a federal investigation. What's going on? How they handling cases? Why Antoine Massey was in jail if the woman, the victim, the grown woman, not a child, the grown woman stated that he never raped her. He never beat her. He was nowhere in her presence. This is the affidavits on the date right here. This is the drop form from the district attorney office. This woman when did this. I didn't do this. Look, it's legally dated.
See, the thing about that is, like, even when women drop charges, the state will pick the charges up. You know, even state and federal, like that that kind of stuff happens. You know, when somebody accuses somebody of something, especially women, and they end up coming to sign an affidavit or whatever the case may be, saying that the situation didn't happen that way or whatever, the state will still pick that up depending on, you know, the circumstances. And like he said, his background and stuff like that kind of stuff matters. If they look into the case and they see you got a background of, you know, some crazy stuff or whatever, they'll still pick those charges up, even if the woman drops them.
So I'm asking please for help. Young boy, Meat Mills, people, LBL, you know what I'm saying? People that been through the system that know it's corrupt. Lil Wayne, Donald Trump, please, I'm asking for help. You know what I'm saying? When I get back in custody, I'm asking y'all please to come and help. You feel what I'm saying?
He said when he get back in custody, say he know he going back. He ain't got no choice but to go back. He might well turn himself in after this.
Asking the world. So I'm letting y'all know I'm not a raper man. I'm not none of that. None of that. I'm a good person. I am a father that want to be in my children's life. You know what I'm saying? I want to let the younger youth know that going down the route of trying to be a street person is not the route. That's what type of person I am. Yes, I was lied on. They made certain lie on me. All the guys they picked me for him to lie on. I'm not.
It's unfortunate, man. He's still going back to jail. He's still gonna do some time, even behind the escape. He gonna get the escape charges, even if they don't get him on the other stuff. Even if he gets help with the other stuff, he's still gonna get escape charges.
I'm not saying Sterling a bad guy, but why did you pick me to lie on, bro? It's bigger than Sterling. I don't know why they picked me for him to lie on, but I never threatened Sterling ever. How could I threaten Sterling or hurt Sterling? He cannot come on a tip with me without a deputy being present.
That's a fact, man. But I don't know. That's It's unfortunate that he's in that situation. Uh, if it is true or whatever, if everything he's saying is true, it's unfortunate that he's in that situation. But we don't know. He'll have his day in court. And we get the truth. But y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic right here, man. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings? You in Dallas, Texas? Holla at your boy. If you want custom rugs, if you in a city or anywhere in America, we can get them to your doorstep. Hit the link in the description. Don't be a lame. Like these black folks out here getting caught up in the streets, man. It's ugly out there. Kids, don't do drugs. Don't sell drugs. Go to school. Do what you're supposed to do. Or you end up like Antoine Massey.